Folks, today I would like to talk to you about the dawn of the new age. The current age is symbolically represented by the zodiac sign called Pisces, and also called Meena or Meenam in Indian tradition. The new age is the age of Aquarius, the new zodiac sign, the sign next to or below the sign of Pisces. This Aquarius is also named as Kumbha or Kumbham in Indian languages. As probably most of you know, Pisces is represented by two fish swimming in the opposite direction. That's the age of conflict. Not only religious conflict, though it is the main one, conflict based on various mental concepts among people. The age of Aquarius, the new age, is symbolized by questioning the authority, more logical, more scientific. First, I'll talk about the age of Pisces. Then I'll talk about the new age. As you all know, one of the main dimensions in which people differ and is the cause of conflict among people, among humanity, is religion. Why there is this conflict? Religion is supposed to bring unity, happiness, but how this turned out to be inflicting suffering, conflict. First, the name of gods in various religions. As I've been saying from my first video, the name is not same as named. For example, sun is a name in English to the sun up in the sky, but in various languages, sun is called differently. There are different names for the same sun. Same way, there is this unknown you can call by God or whatever. I would prefer to use the word unknown. In the age of Pisces, people who lived in different regions of the earth, communities, called this unknown by different names. Over the generation, this name or the names of different religions became more important than the named or the unknown God referred to by all these names. For example, the name Allah or the name Yahweh in Judaism Western religions, is different or could be different from the Eastern religions. In Eastern religions, they have different names. To think the name is the God is the first mistake of all religions. The second problem is the description of various prophets representing various religions captured in various religious books like Bible, the old Bible, the books of Moses, Quran, and various religious books in Eastern religions. How can a description, a specific description, can describe the unknown God that the description is trying to convey? The description is not the described. You have to remember this. This is the second mistake all religions make. Over the generation, people forgot, or people started paying more attention to the description rather than the described, the unknown God described or trying to describe in various religions, in various religious books. So one has to go beyond the names of various religions and the descriptions written, provided in their religious books to really understand what this unknown is. As long as a religious person or religion says the description is the described God, then there will be always conflict. Then there is this religious rites, various rules of worship, how people should live, etc., in various religious books. How a fixed textbook can describe the ever-evolving humanity by fixed rules. For example, in various religious textbooks, various religious books, I was told that women were not given equal rights or were not treated equally with men. But in the current age, as most of the folks will agree, that cannot be literally taken to treat women as less important beings. In other words, the rules of how people should live according to religion cannot be fixed. It will keep changing as the time evolves, as the science progresses, or science advances. It is true that in Hindu religion or Eastern religion, they worship many forms of God, but they have forgotten that all these forms of God are just forms, but they are temporary representation of the unknown. Western religions pride themselves by saying that they worship one God. Point is, whether you worship one God or multiple gods, it is still worship. If you are worshipping, you are at the hands of the life energies that I talked in the previous video. The energies of the mind. As I have been saying right from my first video, no one is a slave of this eternal unknown. Human beings are not slaves of the eternal unknown, God. Everyone is that unknown, eternal unknown. Why they cannot see this? Because, for example, if you look at the mirror, every human being will be different. Is there any way that you can know you without looking at the mirror of religion, or in other words, what your religion says about you as a slave of the eternal unknown, that you have to be obedient, you have to be servant of this unknown. The life energies that I have been talking about in my previous video is the mirror using which you are seeing yourself. The 5 energies in the 5 chakras in your body is giving you the wrong information about the world that you see, as well as information about you. I described how, if you look from a scientific point of view, the world that you see is really unknown. The 5 senses are transforming the unknown to the world that you see through your 5 senses. Same way, the 5 senses, as well as your mind, energy of the 6th chakra or center, is transforming you, the unknown, into what you think about yourself, or as the human body, or whatever religious books are telling you. If you understand what I'm saying in this video as well as in the previous video, if you will be free of all these mirror images created by all these energies, life energies. That is what is called nirvana, freedom. Nirvana that Buddha talked about. As I said, the wheel of dharma is exactly same as what I experienced well before I came to know about this wheel of dharma, the wheel with the 8 spokes. I talked about that in the previous video. So, the name, the descriptions, the rules, the religious rites, worshipping, whether you worship one god or multiple gods, you are worshipping the image provided by the mirror of yourself. So all this, name, description, rules, religious rites, ceremonies, worship, they all painting an incorrect, wrong, delusory image of all of you. In fact, if you are free from all this, you will find out you are the eternal unknown. You cannot describe that, because if you describe that, it will become a new religion which will bind you. If you understand all the descriptions are just images of you, not the real you. This is the age of Aquarius, the new age. This age is also called Satya yuga in Eastern tradition. This will bring happiness, which I said will not last long in the previous video. Before that Satya yuga dawns, the new age dawns, there will be conflicts, because it is not easy to move from the energies of the Pisces, the bondage of various religions, to freedom. These difficulties are what in Christian tradition people call tribulation. Once that is over, there will be happiness. People will live in harmony with science, scientific facts. Religions cannot fight against the scientific facts. Scientific facts are another image another mirror image. That also cannot define you or define the eternal unknown. That is whether it is scientific or not, that's a view that will help people to live. But just like a religion, science also has limitation. The only difference is real scientists know that their view is limited and ever evolving, whereas religious leaders think that their description of the world and about themselves and God is fixed and cannot evolve. Folks, that's what I want to talk to you today. I'll talk more in another video about another important topic of human life. Talk to you soon.